Alrighty, so on to matchup number three featuring Neil and Chris. This was an interesting matchup too. I looked at it, over and over again. I was just, man, Chris's roster. Like I said during week one, he's my sleeper pick to go far this year. But he needs to stay afloat, and I say that because Burrow and Chase need to find their rhythm, and if he can stay relevant while that time happens, then he would be okay. But it's just not looking too good, and he's facing some heavy hitters in that process. So, and this week is not an easy task for Chris as well, because Neil's coming in without Jordan Love still. But I mean, Derek Carr is. I mean, I understand it's only week 2, week 3 now, but I mean he's playing MVP caliber football. That Saints offense is lights out right now. I think this Philly New Orleans game is going to be high scoring, whatever the over under is on the total scores on this. I want the over. I think this is going to be lights out, aired out, all that good stuff. So Neil is starting the week off with a little bit of a crutch though. Ramondre was just stopped. He was just stuffed on Thursday. Unfortunately, he did not perform like he usually is, but good news for Neil, he still has CD Lamb. Gesicki's been balling, and then that's another thing. He has Gesicki. Gesicki's been balling due to the absence of Higgins and Jamar Chase not being on the same page, I guess. So Chris having Joe Burrow can benefit Neil a little bit on that. So I like that little strategic plan for Neil, putting Gesicki in on that one. Cheers to you on that. I'm not sold on Rachaad White though. As a Bucs fan, I don't think that Rachaad White is really taking over this backfield as he should. Bucky Irving, man, is just doing his thing. I mean, I hate to say it, Rachaad White might be a product of Canales' system last year because that's when he balled out. But other than that, B-Rob is going to do his thing. Chris, I think, is like I said, he's floating above water. Brian Thomas Jr. is going to have a tough stay against Buffalo's secondary. But the thing I like about BTJ is that he is the lead alpha in that wide receiving room, and Trevor Lawrence loves him. So I don't care who their matchup is, I still want to play him. So I like that play. Shakur is going to be a sneaky play there. Mixon, is he at full strength? I don't know. Again, I don't like any of the Texans' offensive players against Minnesota's defenses. So I do have Neil squeaking this one by. Very, very little low scoring game. On this end, it's going to be 128 to 120. Neil over Chris. On to the next one.